Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BANDLAB Plus Coffee. It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent track. Today, we've got OOO and their song, Sedutivo. Did I pronounce that correctly? Probably not, but I gave it my best shot. So, without further ado, to the lab!
Let the music unlock your heart. It's time to collaborate. You're part of the family.
To the lab!
Sedutivo by OOO on BANDLAB. That's OOO_DOUBLO_OO_. Out of Swindon in the UK, repping 537 followers. It's not double O, it's Dublo? Dublo? I apologize. So, without further ado, let's get to Sedutivo. EDM 2023 Electronic Latino Club. UK beat maker. No face artist. 645. This is a jam. It's forkable if anybody wants to jump on and add some vocals. Ooh, sound effects. I like that in the background. The dun 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 dun. I like that clap in the background too, and I kind of like that it's in the background. We're not taking anything away from this melody line. Is that a police car siren? Nice. I like it when beats just go crazy and they give us something to listen to through the whole track, especially on a longer track like this. This is totally danceable. It's inspired 8 different projects so far. Congratulations, OOO. 3.85 thousand listens, 182 likes. He's really getting it with this. This is really great music for listening to while you do whatever you want to do. This is good music to have going while you're going, because we know your day is busy and you don't always have the time to sit down and tune in. So we're going to give you a soundtrack to your life, and it's Sedutivo. I really like this ARP or this techno stab, whatever you want to call it. And this one's even better. I love these screaming techno sounds. It looks like we have some fade in on whatever the synths are. So I love that. I don't know if it's our LFO or whatever we're dragging it out. So we've got a rather than just a it's and if you listen closely, you'll hear that every synth, especially these stabs, tend to fade. They don't tend to hit right away. It's hard to explain. But if you picture them on a timeline, anytime you press a key and it plays a sound, whether that be a synth or whatever, if you adjust how that sound works on the timeline, for instance, scoop in, play all the way, fade out, you can create some really neat synth sounds. And when you scoop in like that, you create this and then you play the full sound up here, and then you zoom, and it fades out, and that makes a really neat synth. I want to say, I think it's called LFOs, but I'm not an EDM producer, so I'm not sure. I think I want shaker. I want more percussion happening here. Boom, boom, boom. So they give me more percussion? Okay. I hear you hearing me. But now give me a shaker. Man, that's hard to go that fast. This would be a really neat place to add some vocals like we have in The Life Cycle of a Blowfly, which is on BANDLAB plus Coffee. Just have someone in the background saying words. Fantastic. Dancing. Nighttime. Partners. I promise you it'd be cooler than it sounds. Or we could just give it some sync placement in the next Fast and Furious when Dom Toretto is walking to his next street fight on the beach somewhere in Miami. That's a really cool synth right there. That plug. And the delay and the feedback on that delay. You can hear it ping pong or not ping pong, but delay in the background. That's great. 3.85 thousand streams. That is a vibe. O-double-O. It is a really excellent track for, like I said in the middle of the song there, it's a really excellent track for going while you're going. And I know that when life gets busy, you know what I mean. How a lot of times we'll put on music that just makes us want to dance to get through the things that don't, like cleaning a house or doing some paperwork. But this track gives us a longer track, 6:45, to do so with. We don't have to worry about, what song is next and then lose all of our productivity. We put it on, we let it go, and we go. So really like that. I wanted to mention this track is actually, it was sent to me by Lucky Shine at Lucky Shiny, who is the first comment up here on the board. So everyone should make sure they check out Lucky Shine as well. Lucky Shine said that this track was fantastic. I needed to listen to it. I completely agree. So 2 things I love and 1 thing I want more of. The first thing I love is all of the sounds. The melody sound specifically. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds like it glides. It sounds like it glides and it doesn't just right. And I love the fact that a lot of things are gliding around in this track, making it so that it doesn't get stagnant. So this melody line specifically, I really, really like that. The second thing I love is when we change everything. I want to say it's here. I may have to look for it. Here it is. When we really change what that synth is doing, it gives us something completely different by the end of the song. So once we have our expectations set in stone and we know what's coming, we have this little kick here in the waveform, but then we have this almost mandolin some kind of plucky guitar that has been turned into a synth that just sounds great. So first thing I love is the melody line synth, which is in the beginning. I mean, this could be in any movie. This is ripe for sync placement. And then the second thing I love is how all these sounds just come together and how we change them towards the end and we get something completely different. So the synth isn't screaming at us as much. It's really signaling the completion of the track, which really, really enjoy. The one thing I think I want more of, and again, all subjective, I think that on this track specifically, there is room for either a melody line of some kind, whether that's a vocal or whether that's I don't know if I'd call it a softer synth, but one that plays around with our expectations more in our ears. Either a melody line that kind of drives us through the track so that we have a little bit of variation down this straight road here, which is a great road to be driving on. It's nice and smooth, but some variation, right? We've got all season tires. Let's kick it up on that variation. Or I really do believe that there is a 3-minute track in here. A lot of this middle section is really great, but it's also part of the it goes so I can go mentality, which I love and is great for sync placement and is really awesome. But when it comes to repeating the track and playing it over and over and over again, I think we can take about 3.5 minutes out of this song and make it a really tight, succinct track with the really cool melody in front, the really cool change in that synth in the back, and maybe a melody through line that drives us through that track, whether it be vocals or something a little softer in the sense, because everything goes relatively hard in this track, which is one of the things that makes it cool, but we need something a little softer to kind of differentiate between that. So I guess at the end of the day, I'd say the one thing I want more of is I think there's a addition by subtraction. There's a 3-minute song in here, and that would be cool. But I really like this song. I love the fact that it's forkable. So I guess that's 3 things I love. But love the fact that it's forkable. Love the fact that it's already inspired 8 projects. Come on. And that is OOO. So make sure you head on over to BANDLAB and follow them. Thanks to Lucky Shine for sending that track our way. We're going to put our like down here on this. And don't forget to follow DJTatious on YouTube, BANDLAB, or wherever you choose to consume your social media. Until next time, thanks for drinking coffee with me, and have a safe 4th of July.